When I wrote the script, I had this character of a 10-year-old runaway boy who Vishnu meets up with and then, sort of interacts with him. And there's this continuous friction between the two in the story. And eventually it's about him sort of really appreciating and getting to know and liking the boy. And I had this image in mind of a young boy that I had met when I was traveling on the road, and I'd stopped in one night at a tea stall at a dhaba. That was the person. It was exactly that I was looking for. I wanted somebody from that world, somebody who was familiar with that, somebody whose body language, whose look and features and everything were kind of familiar with that kind of world, and yet who was very, very confident. I, of course, leaned to the person who was cast my previous film, Sopan Muller, and I said, listen, I gave him the toughest job, which was like, find me this character, find me the boy. Sopan then met Dilip Shankar in Delhi, who gave him a tape with a whole lot of young kids who were from the Salam Balak Trust. And in one of those tapes, we saw FAIZAL.
क्या लौट रहा था? चाय, बिस्कुट, लंच?
ड्राइवर नहीं हूँ मैं।
तो ट्रक कौन चला रहा था?
Story, you have Vishnu, who is played by Abhay Deol, and the boy, which is played by Mohammad FAIZAL, and the two characters couldn't be further apart.
Chayla, biscuit कौन सा? Glucose.
टाइगर, ग्लूकोज से बेहतर, ग्लूकोज से मीठा, ग्लूकोज से सस्ता.
The two together were amazing because they were both completely different. One is a big movie star, the other one is this young kid who's been acting in a few theatre workshops. And so to put them together was a real challenge, and I was sort of really worried about it in the beginning as to how this is going to actually work.
मुझे कोई ऐतराज नहीं.
पूछा मैंने तुझसे?
लिफ्ट दोगे?
The humor, the jokes, the laughter, each one of them sort of teasing one another and kidding and playing around with one another. That really, I thought, created this amazing sense of confidence in both characters to allow them to really go beyond their roles, to improvise. अच्छा, अभी तू ट्रक में बैठा, चढ़ा और
छी, कितना बास मारता है.
चल निकल, निकल.
सॉरी यार.
Very good.
छी, क्या बास मारता है.
निकल.
Sorry.
As an actor, he remembered all the lines. He was really in the scene, take after take after take. When you watch FAIZAL, you can see that he's absolutely a part of the story, and he just completely blew us away. We were just all just totally in awe of this incredible talent.